Hi, my name is Elizabeth Schaefer, and I'm the director of two bachelor's programs at National Louis University in the undergraduate college. And I'm here today to present these two majors to you, the BA in Communication and Media and the BA in Marketing. At a glance, the BA in Communication and Media. It is a degree program that prepares you for the dynamic and competitive field of workplace communications across a digital landscape. Now, interestingly, the BA in Communication program is comprised of two different components, the communications component and then the media component. And we'll take a look at the curriculum a little bit later, but there's a really unique selling point when it comes to this program, and that is that 50% of the courses focus on that interpersonal human relationship kind of communication, and the other 50% focuses on the digital media. And you have real world experiences in the physical and virtual classroom. So we offer different modalities that you can learn in that allow you to exercise your creativity. So communication and media students are passionate about human relationships and storytelling. And you can see a photo here of Michelle Smola, who is a recent communication and media graduate, and she is now going on to pursue her master's in business administration. Now at a glance, our BA in marketing. The marketing program provides you with the skill sets necessary for careers in many different areas within the broad field of marketing. That includes digital marketing and advertising, market research, event marketing and planning, corporate and nonprofit marketing, branding, and campaign design, and the list goes on. You study different marketing techniques across a mix of business to business and business to consumer initiatives. And fun fact, this is a new major at NLU. We just launched this about 2 years ago, and it's off to a wonderful start with students studying both on campus and online. Marketing students are passionate about persuasion and strategy. And here's a photo of a recent graduate, one of our first graduates, Robert Shane Hill. And big congratulations to him. He walked the stage at commencement just in June 2025. We have a very creative and empathetic team of instructors who teach across both the BA in Communication and Media and the BA in Marketing. You can see here in the corner, at the top corner, there's a picture of me as program director. Some of our instructors, Parker Voshal is next to me, Dave Stern is next to him. These are specialists who commit all of their time and energy into making the learning experience very fruitful and interesting to all of our students. Other of our instructors that are presented here, we have see if you can see my cursor. This here is Professor Reginald Rice. He is a filmmaker and he teaches our filmmaking class. And here is Professor Andy Fry, and he is a specialist in sports journalism. So he teaches within our communication and media program, and just some wonderful, fantastic professionals who are field experts and also instructors. What I'm going to do now is I'm going to play a video. It is, let's see, I think it's about 2 minutes. And this provides an overview of the BA in Communication and Media. And a little bit later in this presentation, we'll take a look at the video of the BA in Marketing. BA in Communication and Media at National Louis University. There are so many different exciting initiatives within this program. Combination of organizational communications and digital media, which includes writing, presentation, conflict management and public relations, social media, podcasting, vlogging, and even short filmmaking.
The thing that really attracted me to the major was just the openness of it. I really like that it's a major that can be applied to many different things. It doesn't really just put me in a box.
What I enjoy most about this program is the freedom of expression. I find myself coming out of my shell more.
These classes have taught me a lot about myself, taught me how to be successful, learn how to create the image I want to portray.
The communications and media curriculum is incredibly diverse. Everything from the creative side, which is our writing, podcasting, video production, website development and social media, all the way to the human side, which is who people are and how they experience the world.
You get to hear a lot of different stories from different point of views, different backgrounds, different cultures. with so many different types of people. It opens your eyes to a whole new world, really taught me how to be myself.
We're able to learn in such an innovative way by broadcasting, by doing videos, doing podcasts.
The strength of this program, lots of student engagement and creativity. It's something that I think that students can really make their own.
We have the Communications Quarterly magazine, which is driven by the communication and media students, reaching thousands of people. It's a wonderful opportunity for our communication and media students to be professionally published.
It was just an amazing feeling. I don't think I've had any of my writing ever published in a way like that before.
We were able to express ourselves and create something. I learned a lot about myself.
I am a storyteller, whether if it's my story or someone else's, communicating with others and connecting to the world in different ways.
Every single organization needs a communications professional. That means there are ubiquitous opportunities with no end in sight for careers in communications across all different industries and fields.
Okay. And here is a look at the curriculum for the Communication and Media program. As mentioned, we offer in-person learning opportunities at our Chicago campus. We also offer Zoom opportunities to Zoom into those classes and fully online modalities for this major as well. As I mentioned, about 50% of the curriculum focuses on the communications component, the other 50% on the media. And you can take a look here. So the very first class, the gateway course, is a storytelling class where students work on their writing, creative writing, and listening and reading and sharing. It's a wonderful way to get started in the program. And then concurrently, students will take a mass media course. And you can see here the combination of intercultural communication, multi-generational communication, and then that media component like social media networking and contemporary media communication. When you're in your senior year, then you have a podcasting course that you take, as well as a short film class that you take. And we do offer a short film festival every fall at the Chicago campus. And you're also able to Zoom in to participate. And you may be wondering, what kind of careers are out there when I have a degree in communication and media? And I encourage everyone to go onto a job search engine such as Career Builder or Indeed and type in communication and media. Communication media manager, specialist, hit enter and go ahead and see all of the different results that appear. I think you'll be surprised and pleased if this is a field that you're interested in. And here's a list of some of those titles of different job positions that are out there. The public relations field is a very lucrative area. It's something that you really can't outsource, public relations, right? Or use AI for. So that is an area that you're qualified to pursue with this degree. As well as being a business writer, internal communications manager, so working within a company on staff communications, working with your community, doing more the media side, like social media specialist, etc. Having trouble there we go. Finally, here are some success stories from some of our graduates. So here's a look. You can go ahead and read some of this information. I'll just highlight a few of them. We have Michael here. And Michael just graduated with his degree in communication and media, and he received a scholarship and an internship that was very competitive. And he did this internship last summer when he was still a student at the National Center for Journalism in Washington, D.C. So that was very exciting. We have an award winner in here from our Communications Quarterly celebration. This is Shatiria, who won an award for her poetry. And here's a look at our Paris Cafe Writing Scholarship winners. So once a year, every communication and media student has an opportunity to write for this magazine that you saw in the video, the Communications Quarterly magazine. And for a communication and media major who writes for the magazine, they are eligible to apply for a scholarship, all expenses paid, for 1 week in Paris, France, to study writing, to learn writing in different brasseries, so different cafes in the city. And here are a couple of our winners. And you can see here a list of some of the different positions that our graduates have secured. Dick Hira here, who graduated in 2022, is a great success story. She keeps moving up the corporate ladder at her career at Starcom. So lots of opportunities. Okay, now we're going to switch to marketing. For those of you who've been waiting for the marketing overview, thank you for your patience. I'll start by playing our marketing video, which is also about 2 minutes long. It's 4 minutes long.
Hello, my name is Smith Badia. I am a marketing major here at National Louis University. I picked marketing as my major because I have my own podcast that I would love to market one day to make it successful. One of the episodes that is my favorite currently on my podcast, it's called What is Love? I was able to get some audio voices from people to answer on what is love and combine that project, which was my favorite.
Hi everyone, my name is Mariana Rodriguez Gonzalez. I am a marketing major here at NLU. I chose marketing because I have a passion for connection, and that pivotal turning point between a brand and the consumer really ignites me and ignites a passion in me. And I believe that NLU gives us the ability to learn and adapt and innovate new strategies to incorporate everything we learn in the classroom into the workforce. And I feel more confident than ever, given all these strategies and tools given by NLU, to incorporate all of these into the workforce as a first-generation Latina.
Hi, my name is Robert Shane Hill. I am a marketing graduate. I chose marketing because it was the one career field that I could see myself doing and being happy while doing it. I'm a firm believer in if I have to work over half my life, I should be happy while doing it, and marketing was the one thing that stuck with me.
To pick up on my event marketing class, I actually did a project on my Italian heritage and created a whole event from test driving Italian manufactured cars, and as well as these little workshops, kind of
My name is Josephine D'Angelo, and I am a marketing major here at National Louis University. I chose marketing because I always had a passion for creativity, but I also had a passion for the medical industry, and I wanted to combine business with healthcare. So that's when I landed on wanting to do marketing, since I could do marketing for healthcare, in which I landed for product management. In my classes here at NLU, I'm looking forward to learning how to incorporate market research and all of that kind of thing into how that's going to help me with my future job.
Hi, my name is Brandon Munoz, and I am a senior here at National Louis. I'm currently doing a marketing internship through National Louis as well. And a couple things that I've learned through my internship, I've learned how to essentially document and market myself. I've created a day in a life video of being a National Louis student, and that's something I've never been, exposed to before. Also allowed me to network with certain people. Another thing that I've done recently is I created a mock ad for the school as well. I did it for 3 different departments: the psychology department, the social work department, and the human services.
My name is Joshua Orellana. I'm a marketing major here at National Louis University, and the reason why I chose marketing as my major is because it gives real and ambiguous insights into the thought process of consumers, which then can be utilized.
Hi, my name is Nubiana. I'm a marketing graduate from National Louis University, and the reason why I chose marketing was because I am actually in love with branding and sharing about business and connecting them with the consumer. So I'm very excited to continue my professional training as well, and also be able to create my own brand in the future.
My name is Victor Ojeda. I'm a marketing major. I've been working marketing for about over 10 years. I do have a lot of experience in marketing, but I was missing my degree. So I decided to enroll to National Louis University to get that degree that I was missing in order for me to get better opportunities out there.
All right. Thank you all for watching that video, which I hope you enjoyed. Trying to get to that next page. There we go. All right. So here is a look at the BA in Marketing curriculum. And I mentioned the Gateway course for the Communication and Media program, that storytelling course for the BA in Marketing major. There is the Gateway course called History of Advertising. So that's Marketing 205. And this is a fascinating, really fun course because it takes you all the way from like the early days of marketing up to present marketing. And it's just a fascinating creative experience. And you'll see here the second class here, social media networking, which is part of our communication and media major. But it is shared with our marketing major because there is definitely some overlap between communications and marketing. And naturally, to be a marketer, you really need that expertise in the digital landscape, which includes digital marketing and advertising, and then our market research for design and innovation. You can see here our branding and content creation course gives students the opportunity to really work more on their design skills and creating marketing products and pieces, and working with a graphic designer and that process there. And looking at careers in marketing. And also there's some overlap you might see here too with careers in communication and media and careers in marketing. That's why this position, marketing communications or MarCom, is such a popular role out there. So with a degree in marketing, you're qualified to become a social media specialist, obviously a marketing manager, a MarCom manager, digital marketing specialists, and for students who are interested in specific areas such as event marketing, this qualifies you for careers as an event marketer or an event planner. And you can see here the rich array of positions that are out there within the marketing umbrella. All right, so we have some success stories here. Now there are fewer here because, like I mentioned, the major is new. It launched 2 years ago. So we just saw our first set of graduates, and this is a selection of our graduates who have already secured some great professional opportunities. Josephine, for example, and she was in that video, was hired right after graduation, which was, as I record this, last month. She was hired as an associate product manager, and this is within the marketing realm at Medline, which is in that area of her interest with medical supplies in the medical industry. Sabrina down here, who also graduated last month, is a social media marketing manager now. And we have over here Victor, who you saw in the video. In fact, you've seen all of these graduates in the video recording it when they were still students. Victor, Samantha, Nuviana were all in that video. And Victor was recently promoted to territory marketing manager. And Samantha is a podcast producer. She's worked for NLU on NLU's Eagle Talk podcasting station. And Nuviana here was recently selected as a panelist for a major event at National Louis University. All right, so at this point, you may be wondering, I like both of these majors. They both sound just really up my alley. Which is a good major for me? I don't know how to choose between them. Well, as just sort of a general guideline, if you are interested in the storytelling aspect of communications or of marketing, if you're interested in the storytelling, really that the human connection, maybe public speaking or conflict management, for example, this may be a good major for you, the communication and media, if you're focused on that storytelling and creativity and communicating with others. For the BA in marketing, if you're more interested in really in that business component and perhaps that sales component. So if you're interested in strategizing, branding, which is also very creative, generating new business, applying your imagination in an innovative setting, this could also be the major for you too. So it can be kind of a tough choice here. The good news is that we also offer different minors. For example, you might be interested in majoring in marketing and minoring in business. or majoring in marketing and minoring in communication. Likewise, you might be interested in majoring in communication and media and minoring in marketing, or any of these other minors here. All right, well, thank you so much for all of your attention on this 20-minute presentation. Please do not hesitate to contact me at any time with any questions. You have my email right here, or you can email the enrollment department directly, and we would all be happy to send you more information and to connect, and hopefully to see you in the classroom. Have a great day.